How's it going, mate?
Yeah, doing good, bro. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Yes, man. Let me
hydrate myself with some.
What is that?
What's that? All natural spring water.
Oh yeah, hydrate because we're gonna need it, man. This is gonna be a very intense pre-fight podcast right here.
Fight talk.
Yes, fight talk.
That's what the segment is called. Fight talk.
We call it fight talk.
Well, welcome guys to another week of UFC, and the next fight that we are talking about is UFC Fight Night Thompson versus Holland. Fun fight.
Fun as fuck.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
And there's a lot of other interesting fights in this card. A lot of big names. This is gonna be a fun fight card to talk about.
From the prelims to the main event, it's stacked. Like there are some fighters that I knew nothing about, and after researching them, I just want to watch all of them, all of them together. It's like, for example, the first one in the prelims, there are these two women. One's called Yazmin Jauregui, and one of them is called Istela Nunes.
That's first fight.
Yes, they both have their first fight. These women, they are aggressive, man. Yeah. I've seen them fight before the UFC. They're the most aggressive strikers I've seen out of the whole. Yeah.
I've done some fight research before on Istela Nunes, and she's like stand up. She's like really aggressive, like really strong, constant pressure, a lot of output. Yeah. So I don't know much about Yazmin. She's this is her UFC debut, isn't it?
Yeah.
9-0. She's never lost. Does she have any ground game?
No, not from what I saw on her recent fights.
Okay, good.
But, yeah.
Then this is going to be a good fight because I know Estela Nunes doesn't have. That's usually where she loses her fights. Like she always looks good on the stand up, but then as soon as she gets taken down, it's a wrap. Well, it's not over. It's just that's usually how she loses her fight. Like people just taking her down and ragdolling her and just staying on top of her. But yeah, I love watching her fight. She's a fun stand-up fighter. But you know what? Instead of going this way, let's flip it today. Let's start with the main event, and then let's do it that way. Let's switch it up a bit. I'm sure people. There's a lot more people who are interested in the main event. And the fights in the main card than the prelims. So let's just switch it up. Let's change for a bit.
All right.
Stephen Thompson, the karate. What's his nickname?
Wonder Boy Thompson.
No, that's it. Yeah. Wonder Boy Thompson. Wonder Boy. He's a wonder.
He is a wonder, man.
But, one of the 7 wonders of the UFC.
Oh, undoubtedly.
Damn,
man.
Going by that, actually, let's make a list. 7 wonders of the UFC. Let's make a list. Well, since Wonder Boy is one, we may as well do it. Wonder Boy is one, and his main attraction is his
karate.
That's it. And his kicks, man.
Yeah,
it's just like he looks so different. He's so unique the way he fights.
Absolutely.
The way he stands is different. It's like, side on, so different. And he's just unique. No one else does it the way he does it. And his kicks are just, his kicks are like jabs.
Yes.
That's definitely a wonder.
Yeah.
And the reason why I have him as a wonder is because, say someone new is watching his fight, they would know, right? Like someone new is watching a UFC event. Like I say, he watches 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fights. And as soon as Wonder Boy's fight comes on, they will instantly notice something different.
Oh, for sure.
And that's why he's a wonder, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's one.
Yeah.
Who else would you call a wonder?
A wonder. Ooh, well.
Francis Ngannou.
Oh, really?
I'd say Francis.
Okay.
I say Francis because of that knockout power, man.
Yeah.
He literally, I feel like he's one of the few fighters in there that has so much power that when they get into a fight with someone, there's a risk that that person could lose their life.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like his knockouts are dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
The way he knocked out Francis. I'm sorry. The way he knocked out Stipe.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
How many people? The way he knocked out Overeem. Dangerous. How many people has this guy knocked out, man? It's just insane.
Yes,
He's too
man.
much power. Too much power.
He's crazy. He's a gorilla, man.
Yeah, Francis is definitely a wonder.
Yeah.
Who else would you put on there?
Oh, man. After Francis. I was going to say Conor, but based on fighting, right?
Yeah, Conor. I think Conor's also like not even fighting in general. Like I think Conor's a wonder.
Is one of the biggest wonders,
for
man.
sure, man.
There's no one else that could replicate a trash talker like him. He is the biggest trash talker I've ever seen in the UFC. And someone that doesn't do it, that does it without being cringy as well. Because many people have tried copying him, his style, after him, but you could always sense that there was something that wasn't right. Man.
Oh yeah,
it would make your skin crawl. You're like, oh, come on, don't try
it's
so
cringy,
hard, man.
Cringy.
Yeah. Like you can tell it's not their natural self.
Yeah.
But Conor did it from a very genuine point, from a genuine. How do you call it?
He's not faking it. It's him.
He's not faking.
It's the way he feels.
Exactly.
You know, he brings entertainment. Like when he's fighting, it's a wonder because the whole world tunes in and watches his fights.
Exactly.
Right? He brings in so many fans.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the one that brought me into the world of UFC. And yeah, that's why he's a wonder. He is entertaining. You know?
Oh, man.
His fights are entertaining. The build up to the fights are entertaining. The interviews are entertaining. Everything about Conor is entertaining.
Oh, absolutely. Everything.
You know?
Everything. And he's got kind of that karate style stance that Wonder Boy has.
Yeah.
And he's not solely based on ground game. That's not even his area.
Yeah.
And I think the great formula for a entertaining striker is someone that can be really good at the stand-up and also be really good on the mic and trash talking.
Oh, yeah. His fight against when he won the lightweight belt against Eddie Alvarez.
Oh, yeah.
The domination. I don't think any champion has been dominated like that before. The performance is a wonder.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a flawless performance, and that is why Conor definitely deserves to be in the 7 wonders of the UFC.
Yeah.
Are we going for 7? I don't think we can name 7.
We could try.
Let's. So the next one that I want to add is something to do with the ground game, the grappling.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Now I'm gonna group 3 people into this.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Khabib. These are all Dagestani. Like I think the Dagestani fighters. It's a section, like it's their own wonder, right?
Yeah.
So we have to name one person from that to make that person the wonder. We got Khabib, obviously.
Yeah.
We got Islam Makhachev, and we got Khamzat. Khamzat.
Yeah.
Khamzat.
Khamzat. Is he Dagestani? I thought he was from different area.
I think I don't know. Could be, yeah. Probably he's probably Chechnyan. He's probably, but look, they're from the same.
All right, they look the same, so we can just.
So I think those 3, but out of all those, oh man, it's like I think I'm gonna go with either Khabib or because Islam, he still has a lot to prove, right? He still has a lot to prove. Like not many people know him. Like he's not on the same level in terms of fame as Khabib and Khamzat, right? Now, I was gonna lead towards saying who's the most dominant. I think both Khabib and Khamzat are equally dominant, right? Yes. Like you watch Khamzat fight and the way his first 3 fights, only one or 2 shots were landed on him. In 3 fights.
The first 3, you said.
Yeah, the first 3 or 4, I don't know. Yeah. Only 2 shots landed.
Yeah, man.
You know, he dominates people. Like the way he makes it look so flawless. Like he will grab you down, move you around, do whatever he wants with you. And like, you know, if you like watching other fights and seeing how competitive they are, and then watching Khamzat fights and how he dominates these guys, it just makes you wonder, like, what the hell? Like, why is it so easy for him? You know?
Yes.
Like, so that to me, that's why like I have him there as a wonder. And the Khabib also same thing. Like he's on the same, like they're the same level in terms of dominance, right? So I can't do like let's just make them both wonders. So right now we have 5, right?
All right. Yep.
So we have Stephen Wonderboy.
Yeah.
Because of his karate style.
Yeah.
Not because of his domination. Like he's not like a pound for pound. He's not up there, but his style is fun to watch. It's different. It's unique, and that's why he's a wonder. And then we got Francis Ngannou for that African power, and now we got Khabib and Hamza because of how dominant they are.
There was Conor and then Khabib and Hamza.
Sorry, at Conor. So we got 5.
5. So then
Conor because Conor's an entertaining man, and he's always fun to watch.
Yes.
Now we got 2 to go.
2. Oh yeah, 2 more. I was going for 10 for some reason.
7 wonders of the UFC.
Yeah,
Who's next?
Wonders.
Who do we want to put in there?
I have Izzy in mind. You don't think Israel Adesanya?
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
Just because of his.
I have a good reason. I want to hear your reason.
Just my reason is very basic. He's just the best striker in the UFC roster by far.
In stand-up.
In stand-up. Even though he lost in his recent fight against Alex Pereira.
Yeah.
Michael Pereira.
Michael Pereira. So that's what we call Alex, Michael Pereira.
Even though he lost against Alex Pereira, his stand-up skill is still by far incomparable to anyone else's. It's like comparing a primary school basketball team with an NBA basketball team. Like the way you can compare it is like that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because his IQ in terms of striking is a whole different level.
Yeah.
Like he sets things up, he manipulates his opponent so that he is able to do whatever he wants with them.
Yeah.
With his arms and legs and elbows and knees.
Yeah. Yeah, like I definitely agree with that. I think Izzy sort of like he leveled up the game.
Yeah.
Right? Like before I'd say before he got into the UFC, like people didn't consider like I will rate striking in the UFC like different. I will rate it like level A, level B, level C. I'd say before Izzy got there, like only a few fighters were in level B. No one was in level A. In terms of like striking, like his movement, these are things that not many people were doing. In fact, I think he's the only one that uses his movement as part of his game.
Okay.
No one else does.
Yeah, no.
You know, and I think that's why he's a wonder. Like when he came, he was like, whoa, like, and I feel like everyone was in shock as well. This skinny dude is like all these dangerous guys, like
Brunson.
Who?
Brunson.
Okay, Brunson, the knockout, the guys with the heavy knockout power.
Yeah.
Romero. You got
Cannonier.
Like these are dangerous guys, and when they're in there with Izzy, it's different. They're not dangerous anymore. They look human.
Yeah.
They can't find him. You know, like that's like a wonder. It's like, wait, what's going on here? Like, I thought these guys were monsters. I thought they had nuclear weapons, but
they're not using them.
What's going on? You know, his movement. He brought a whole new thing to the UFC. That movement. It confused a lot of people when he first. Like a lot of fighters found it like had a hard time fighting him. You know, like the reason why I'm saying this is because when Izzy was going up, right, moving up the ranks, everyone underestimated him. Everyone was trying to call him out. You know, I reckon I can beat him. But as soon as they get in there with him, it's like, oh shit, okay,
story.
Okay, it's like it's hard to get to him. It's hard, and it took a while for people to realize, it's his movement, right? Yeah. He has something that no one else has in the UFC, and to me, that's why he's a wonder.
Oh, absolutely, man.
You know, and now people have come to the realization that his movement is next level. But it took a while. Like it took a while for everyone to notice that. You know, but now everyone knows. So it's not as big of a wonder as it was before. But Izzy is definitely one of the 7 wonders of the UFC. his movement.
I agree with that, man. 100%.
Yeah.
No. What's the
We got one more.
One more.
Do we wanna pivot in the? Do we wanna like at least like use one female fighter?
Oh yeah. Why didn't I think about that, man?
Damn, you're
Damn,
sexist.
I am a
You're just like
sexist,
the female fighters don't
misogynist.
exist in your head.
Yeah, I'm a misogynist, sexist pig. I have one in mind. This is so obvious that I don't know what you have in mind, but
I don't have anything in mind right now.
we'll go on the count of 3.
Okay, in three.
Well,
I'm going based on what I think you're gonna say.
Okay.
I don't have anything in mind yet, but I'm going based on what you're gonna say. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Valentina.
Man, I thought you were gonna say Valentina.
No way.
Don't get me wrong. Valentina, to me, pound for pound, she's the best female fighter ever.
Yep.
Like nobody comes close to her. She has everything. She's the perfect MMA fighter. Like amazing ground game, amazing grappling, amazing jiu-jitsu, and her stand-up, nobody comes close to it.
No.
Nobody comes close to it. She is the perfect fighter.
Yeah.
You know.
Would you call her a wonder?
But now there are 2, right? There are actually, let's be honest, these 3 women, they're all wonders. Valentina Shevchenko, Amanda Nunes, and Weili Zhang.
Okay, yeah.
They're all wonders. The reason why is because like most female fighters, they're not like it's a bit different, right? They're not as powerful, they're not as technical, especially stand up. But Valentina is just different. Like she's really technical and she's strong and she's like majority of female fighters they're all majority of them are really good. They have really good grappling.
Yeah.
Right? But usually striking, only few of them have.
Few of them, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And Valentina Shevchenko is one of the few ones that have it. Nobody in striking, no woman comes close to her.
Never.
Nothing. Like nobody.
Mm-hmm.
All right, nobody.
Yep.
Maybe you can name the karate chick.
The karate hottie.
No. The champion.
Rose.
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 Like in terms of like stand up, we could put Rose there, but I think Rose is a bit inconsistent, and she's not as strong.
Yeah.
You know, she's not as strong as Valentina. That's why she's not considered in this conversation. But yeah, Valentina is on a different level, striking wise. Now, Amanda Nunes, why she is a wonder, is the power. Like, what the hell? She punches like a freaking dude, man.
Yeah.
She's like a Francis of the she's like a Francis Ngannou of the woman
Division,
Yeah, she's insane.
Yeah.
Like one shot, boom, you're out. It's insane. Like that's the thing about her power.
Yeah.
You know? Like it's just you don't expect that sort of power from a woman.
Yeah, man. She manhandles.
Factual.
She manhandles.
I'm not being.
That's what's happening.
What's a word that's thrown around lately?
Misogyny.
I'm not being misogynist. Okay, I'm not being sexist either. It's just fact. Like a lot of women don't have much power, right? But she has insane power. You know, crazy.
She knocked out the second most powerful woman in the UFC
and made it look easy, like in round 1.
Yeah,
you know? So
Chris Cyborg, if any of you don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so she's a wonder, right? And then we got Weili Zhang. Yeah, like and that's because of how strong she is. You know, like she's a wonder to me because of how strong she is.
Yeah,
I mean her strength. She's like you know it's just she's like this.
She's built
strong, small. I don't know how to even describe it. She's strong, man.
Yeah.
That video of her lifting Francis, I don't think any other woman can do that in the UFC. In fact, in general, I don't think any woman can do that. I don't think any woman can lift Francis, man.
No way.
That is, and she did it so easily, so effortlessly.
Yeah.
Right? It's just, and her improvement, right? You know, so she lost to Rose and then came back and you know she's
lost
improved.
again.
Like she did lose again, but to me she won that fight. Fight she won it, but I don't know. Oh no, sorry. Did she get finished in the second fight?
No, went decision.
Yeah, to me, she won it.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, I think a lot of people also thought she won it, but whatever.
It's a fair-
But if she fights Rose right now, she will destroy Rose.
Oh.
You know, she's improved. Oh, come on, man.
be
She's so much
interesting to
better now.
see.
She has a much
Trilogy.
better. She has a much better ground game. You know, she's a lot stronger. I'm sure she's been lifting weight. But yeah, it's like those. Honestly, I cannot choose. I cannot pick between those three women.
Damn.
I cannot. I don't know who to go for. You know what? I'll make it easy. Who would you go for, actually?
Oh,
Who would you go for, Lorenzo?
by far, Valentina.
Valentina?
Like,
So
can't-
you've made your choice, Valentina?
Yeah.
For me, I'm going to
100%.
eliminate... Yeah, actually, yeah. I'm going to eliminate Amanda because we already have someone with power in the Seven Wonders.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, and then so we're left with Weili Zhang and
Valentina.
Valentina. But Valentina's stand up is so good
Next
that
level.
you can't come on. You gotta respect that. Valentina is the seventh wonder of the UFC.
Exactly.
Those are our
There
seven
you have
wonders. There you have it. Seven wonders of the UFC. It would be cool to see what you guys think. Like what are your seven wonders of the UFC? List them down.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be fighters. It could be like a technique, or it could be it could be anything.
Yeah.
We want to hear.
And
what
if you disagree with ours or agree, just let us know.
yeah.
You know, we're open to changing our minds.
Yeah.
All right, change our minds.
Now back to the fight
the
card. Back to the show.
Back to the show.
All right, now Stephen Thompson,
Yeah.
Kevin Holland.
Holland.
What a fight!
That's an
what a
amazing
fun fight,
man.
What a
Great.
fun fight!
Hey.
What a fun fight!
This is gonna be good.
The odds on this when it first opened, when the odds opened, it was 50-50, like even 1.9, 1.9.
Yeah.
So the bookies think it's 50-50. It can go either way.
Oh, right.
And
Yeah, I see that.
what do you think of it?
Yeah, that I see. There's the matchup is pretty even.
Yeah.
They're both taller fighters.
Yeah.
Kevin Holland is a bit taller, a lot rangier as
Easy.
well.
Okay.
Yeah, the range is the difference in range is there.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of style, man, this is who I wanted to see Wonderboy Thompson fight. Not the wrestlers or the grapplers that he's fought in the past, man. Like, he's been matched up really badly, and I feel kind of bad, you know, because he didn't have the chance to show his skills in the ring, because people have decoded him, right? They found his kryptonite.
Yeah.
Like, his sticking point is the ground game.
Yeah.
Right? Once you take him down, you're basically
Yeah, you
Win.
won the fight.
yeah, you basically exactly.
Yeah.
Like, he's a fish out of the water there, right? But once you're on the stand up, it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
Right? Like we said, his stand up is not the same as someone like Adesanya. It's different, right? It's a whole different form of stand up.
Yeah.
And that's what you get when you do karate and you immerse yourself in the sport of karate.
Yeah, I would almost describe his style as classical karate.
Yeah,
Okay, no.
very classical.
Yeah.
Very on your toes, bouncing in and out, using your range as your defense.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people say, oh, he's got his hands down all the time. That puts him at risk of getting hit in the face.
Yeah.
But karate is based on the distance. Like, you use this distance as defense. That, like, when I've been training, that's what my coach said, is to use your distance as a form of defense. So you gotta be far away so that the guy doesn't catch you, and be able to close that gap and get out of the way again, and minimize the amount of times that you get hit as fast as possible. And Wonderboy is an expert at that. He's able to use that distance so well. And let's not even forget about his amazing kicks. Like, he uses his leg dexterity. There's no one else in the UFC that can kick like that. It's a whole different kind of technique.
Yeah.
It's not like a Muay Thai full-on bat, like a bat swinging through a leg, like chopping the leg off. It's more of like a whip,
Yeah.
right? And that's very elusive to people, because a lot of MMA fighters aren't used to those type of kicks. Oh, I'm going on a rampage here. I'm going on a rant.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can see the bias.
Yeah,
my man is a karate guy, so he's just going all in on Stephen Thompson.
Yeah.
Look, man.
What do you think?
Look. In the welterweight division, when it comes to stand up, no one will beat. Stephen Wonderboy. Nobody. In fact, let's just go. Let's actually look at this. Like all the fights he has lost.
Yeah.
He's lost because his opponent implemented a ground game. That is literally the only fight he's lost.
Yeah.
His last loss was against Belal Muhammad, wrestling.
Yeah.
Gilbert Burns, wrestling. And in 2020, he beat Jeff Neal, who's like like the whole fight was just stand up. I don't recall Jeff going. I mean, Jeff Neal is like a stand up guy.
Yeah,
he doesn't rely on wrestling. He beat Vicente Luque. Beat Stephen Thompson. Oh wait, sorry. He lost against Anthony Pettis. Look, this is an outlier.
Yeah,
this is an outlier. He got knocked out for the first time ever. And he was winning that fight, so he's like it was the easiest fight he's ever had. It just he got caught.
It was the first time he got knocked out, even in his before his kickboxing.
Yeah, his whole career.
Never been knocked out.
Yeah, his whole career. So and then he lost against Darren Till as well. But look, we can. Okay, this. This was it went for 5 rounds. He won this fight. Sorry, he got robbed here. He won this fight easily. And a lot of people thought the same as well. He beat Jose Masvidal, dominated him.
Masterclass.
And then he lost against Aaron Woodley because a wrestler. Beat Rory McDonald, beat Johnny Hendricks.
Bro, he's fought some monsters, man.
Oh yeah, man. Beat now we're going way back. We're in 2014 right now. Basically, he beat Robert Whittaker, but obviously Robert Whittaker back then, this was in the welterweight, so Robert Whittaker was really drawn out, he was, man. Yeah. But look, the thing is, the whole point is, when it comes to stand up, nobody in this division would beat him.
Amazing.
Nobody.
No.
And Kevin Holland his background is taekwondo. No, is it? No, sorry. Yeah, taekwondo. Kung Fu or taekwondo?
Yeah, it's Kung Fu.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways, he's also a stand-up guy. And he's fun, he's rangy, he's, explosive. He's got all of it. But if he just relies on stand-up, he's going to lose his fight. It's going to be a domination. It's not even close, Stephen Thompson is a classical striker. Classical striker. So when it comes to point fighting and trying to do stand up with him, you're gonna lose. And if Kevin Holland is smart, I know he's lost. He also has lost a lot of fights because he's not as good of a wrestler as his opponents. But he's definitely a much better grappler than Stephen Thompson.
100%.
So if he wants to win this fight, he needs to mix it up. He needs to make it dirty. If he tries to make it point fighting, he's going to lose.
Yeah.
And, I can see why the odds, the bookies set it as a 50-50. You can go out if Kevin Holland tries to just do stand-up throughout the whole 5 rounds, you're going to lose.
Absolutely.
But then there's an unknown. Is he gonna mix it up? Is he gonna make it dirty? So that's the unknown. But if you look at the odds right now, though, the Kevin Holland's odds are slowly declining. They're currently at 1.7, which means a lot of people are putting money on him. Because if I was to put money, I would also put money on Kevin Holland. I don't think Stephen Thompson is gonna knock him out. I would hope Kevin Holland has smart coaches and they have a good game plan, and I hope they know that the only way to beat Stephen Thompson is by making it dirty. You cannot outpoint him in the stand-up.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going to happen. So I see Kevin Holland winning this. But I'm not sure if it's going to knock out. Nah, not submission. Come on, it's not that easy to take out. Stephen Thompson is not a white belt on the ground. He's not.
Are you saying that you think Thompson's gonna win?
Oh no, I'm saying Kevin Holland is gonna win.
Oh, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What have I been saying?
Oh, I don't know, because I thought you.
Nah, Kevin
You
Holland. I think
names.
I said if I was to put money on this fight, I'll put it on Kevin Holland.
Okay.
He has a higher chance of winning. I feel like.
Oh, right.
And that's if he mixes it up. If he goes in doing point fighting, he's gonna lose.
Yep.
So
To me, I'm very biased. So
of course you are.
I want Stephen Thompson to win like I wanted Conor to win against Khabib. Honestly, this is.
But you know what I'm looking forward to this fight. I'm looking forward to I'm not like the build up to the leading up to the fight. Like what's gonna happen? Because Kevin Holland is
Shit talker.
He's a very interesting individual, right?
Yeah.
Is he gonna be shit talking Stephen Thompson, who is like one of the most the friendliest dudes in the UFC?
Yeah.
Is Stephen Thompson gonna be annoyed? Like in the fight, what's gonna happen? Because we know Kevin Holland, he's like he doesn't close that mouth. He will fight. He will talk throughout the whole fight.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's gonna put Stephen Thompson off his game a bit. I wonder whether that's going to distract him or not. But I'm looking forward to the build up.
I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. And, like one more thing, it will be because I think Holland is going to be the tallest fighter that Stephen has fought so far.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Ranger fighter. So I'm very interested to see how Thompson is going to use his striking to close in that distance, because it definitely plays a part. Like the longer your arms are and the taller you are than the other guy, it's gonna make it harder for the other guy.
You have an advantage.
Yeah, you have a big advantage. So I'm very curious to see how Stephen is gonna work his footwork and the skills that he have to strike Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
And another thing, obviously, it's his age. He's almost 40 years old. Thompson. Kevin Holland is in his 30s, so that big age range could play a factor.
For sure.
Yes, Stephen is a lot more experienced. He's had like countless of fights. I would say hundreds of fights. Maybe not hundreds, but like, you know what I mean.
I'm sure he's had probably from his including amateur, probably 300. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if he's competed 300 times.
Is his age gonna affect his speed, his flexibility, the reaction time that he used to have when he was a bit younger? Who knows? But I still have Thompson in my heart, man. Come on, big boy.
All right, good luck, Lorenzo. Good luck on all the Stephen Thompson fans.
Good luck to both fighters.
May the best fighter win.
May the best fighter.
Next up, we've got Bryan Barberena versus Rafael dos Anjos, RDA. You want to hear a fun fact about these two guys?
Yeah.
They are dinosaurs in the UFC, man. They've been fighting forever. Bryan Barberena has been fighting in the UFC since 2014. And RDA has been fighting. You want to hear this?
Yeah.
Since 2008.
Ooh, wow.
2008, man. I don't even know where the hell I was in 2008.
Man.
He's been in the UFC forever.
He must love his job.
Forever. And the crazy part is he's just been fighting the best of the best, man. He's been fighting monsters. Fun fact, all his opponents have a winning rate of 72%. If you combine their records. So he's only been fighting the best of the best.
Wow.
So if you combine the records of all his opponents, they have a winning rate of 72%.
Jeez.
So he's just been fighting the best.
Crazy.
Look, both these guys have a lot of experience. Obviously, they've been fighting for a long time. RDA, another statistic. RDA has had 34 fights. This will be his 34th appearance in the UFC. 34. Imagine fighting 34 times in the UFC, man. That is insane.
And still having your head in the right place as well.
Yeah, and he looks normal.
Yeah, no signs of deterioration.
Nothing.
No,
he's not slurring his words. Yeah. He looks healthy. He looks fit. He doesn't look old. It's just.
I know, man. These Brazilians, bro.
He's a wonder, dude.
Yeah.
He should be in the 7 wonders of the UFC.
He should have.
Why didn't we include him?
He's in spot 9.
But that's insane, man.
That's crazy.
That is insane. Now, like, obviously, breaking down the fight itself, this is an easy fight for RDA. RDA is going to win this fight easily, and that's why he's a heavy favorite. He has more, even though they both have experience, he has more experience. He's better everywhere. Okay,
Yeah.
He's better on the stand up. He can take Barberena down, hold him there, like do whatever he wants there. But you can't just count out Bryan Barberena. He's a southpaw, sharp boxer. And I love his fighting style, man. It's tight. He's got nice hooks. He doesn't force anything. He just, he doesn't overextend. He doesn't throw power punches. He just hits you and slowly puts on more damage on you until you just quit.
Yeah.
That's how that's how he fights. He's like if you put a boxer, if you take out a boxer from boxing and put him straight in the UFC match, that's how I would see them fight. Like Bryan Barberena, he mixes it up well. He goes to the body, to the head.
Yeah.
He's fun to watch. I actually love watching him.
Yeah.
And but RDA is just too good for him. He's got.
I have my money on RDA as well. I think he's gonna be dominating this fight. Yeah. Especially because he's polished everywhere. He's like well polished on the ground, on the stand up, and
he's good everywhere, man. He's good everywhere. All his losses is just against tough opponents.
Yeah,
it's like
his cardio is there as well.
Like RDA could be fighting for the belt right now.
Yeah. I believe he could, man. He could fight.
That's just insane, man. I feel like he's so underappreciated. I feel like.
Yeah.
Where's the recognition? This guy has been fighting in the UFC forever. I hope people start to notice that.
Yeah.
This guy is, come on, man.
Yeah. All right. What's next?
What's next?
What's the next fight of the day?
And then next up, you got Tuivasa versus Sergei Pavlovich.
Yeah, this is a great fun fight, man. Any fight with Tuivasa is just a banger. A banger, like a crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to love this fight if they watch it.
So I haven't seen this guy fight before.
Yeah, I've seen some clips. He's just a Russian powerhouse, man.
Oh, he's been in the UFC for a while, since 2018.
Yeah, like he's a powerhouse. If you see his arms are bigger than his head.
It does look like it.
Yeah, he's a bullet train.
Damn.
And this is a perfect matchup for
Tuivasa. They're gonna bang and throw, man. I'm looking forward to it.
This is not gonna last the whole 3 rounds, man. This is gonna be a first round fight.
Yeah, looking at Sergei's fight, he knocked out Derek Lewis in the round 1. Knocked out Shamil Abdurahimov in round 1 as well. Let's see. In 2019, he knocked out Morris Green in round 1. Knocked out Marcelo Gom in round 1. Oh my lord!
This guy's got,
and his only loss is against Alistair Overeem, and I'm guessing that's his debut. That's okay. Like majority, like 60 or I think 70% of UFC debutants lose, which is
which is normal. That's part of life.
So but this guy has been knocking people out left and right, and in round 1 as well. Fights don't go past round 1. So I mean, does he have a cardio? Because I know Tuivasa. He's been in the trenches, I think you can say he has decent cardio. But the Sergei
guy,
the Sergei Pavlovich, how's his cardio gonna hold up?
Yeah,
if Tuivasa survives that first round.
Yeah, Exactly.
If they both survive the first round, because they're both bangers, they could,
What if it's a double knockout?
I'm
and they
looking,
both
I'm
knock each
looking
other out?
forward for that. I'm praying for that.
Put that on your
Let
bets,
there be
man.
a double knockout in the UFC.
Put that on your bets, man.
Man, that will go. That
Imagine.
will be so viral, man.
Oh.
Imagine a double knockout, and it has happened in other sports, but if it happens in the UFC, oh boy.
Yeah, boy.
I mean, not in other sports. It has happened in other organizations, but not in the UFC.
Not yet. Might be a first time.
Yeah, it almost happened in the.
With that Korean guy.
Yeah, the Korean guy and
Song Jong.
and the I forgot. Yeah, it's like so many fighters. You can't remember all their names. All right, next up. Oh man, so many good fights in this fight card. We got Derek Brunson. This is probably his last fight against Jack Hermansson. Oh man, this is such a good matchup.
Yeah,
Such a good matchup.
great
'Cause,
matchup.
Yeah, man, such a good. Oh man, this is gonna be a fun fight to watch.
Yeah. I got Derek Brunson on this one, man.
You think he's gonna win it?
Yeah, I think he's gonna win. Like
What are the odds saying?
they're both big wrestlers, but Derek Brunson's striking would overpower Hermansson's.
Derek Brunson striking? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Come on, I feel like
He's
Hermansson is a much better, more composed striker. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening with this fight, but let's see. The odds are currently Jack Hermansson is a favorite. I would have
really?
him as favorite as well. I think, look, Derek Brunson would take him as a much better grappler, a much better wrestler. I can see him taking Jack Hermansson down and laying on top of him for a while, but that's not he won't be able. I don't see him being able to do that for all 3 rounds.
okay.
I think Jack Hermansson will get up and knock him out.
You sure? All right. Well, I think Derek Brunson has the knockout power to knock Hermansson out any time of the day.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of his striking. All right, to me, it seems like whenever he strikes, it's like I put my play speed to
well, he's not really a striker, is he?
It's like I slow it down by 0.5.
What do you slow down? Sorry, what do you,
He's striking.
yeah.
Yeah, if I'm watching his fight
Yeah.
and he's standing up, it's like I've slowed down the video by 0.5.
Because he's so slow.
Yeah. But somehow he can generate power from it. So I think,
I think that's a fun
like
fight.
this
I'm really looking forward to seeing how it pans out.
Yeah. 100%.
But yeah, that's a very interesting fight.
Fight.
Now we're in the prelims. Oh ho 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 ho!
Yeah, the prelims are exciting.
Niko Price versus Philip Rowe. Is that how you say Rowe?
Rowe.
Rowe. Niko Price he should be a wonder.
Yeah,
we should add him to our 7 wonders.
Why?
Of the UFC.
Why is that?
The way he's built, he's like his arms are like it's like it doesn't seem human.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like the way his arms are, they're so long.
Yeah.
And when he lands, it's it's surprising how like powerful he is. Like people just go to sleep when he lands.
Oh man.
It's like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
He's like a yeti. You know yetis?
Nah.
It's like that mythical creature with the long arms. The hairy mythical
That's
creature.
exactly what he looks like.
Yeah. But yeah, man, his arms are definitely a weapon, and his BJJ,
He's BJJ.
his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu,
Why is that funny?
it's good, man. Just the way I said it, BJJ.
His blow job.
His blow double G, but yeah, his BJJ is also one of his weapons as well.
Okay.
So yeah, he's a weapon, man.
Yeah.
The other guy, who's
Good
the
fight.
other guy?
I don't know. Philip Rowe. Good luck, mate.
I'll tell you about him. He's also got.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's got strong Brazilian jiu-jitsu as
All
well.
right. Okay.
Right, he's a good Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy, and the thing about him is that he's tall and lanky.
Yeah.
Like if you look at his height, man,
He's 1.9.
yeah. So he's tall. The reach is the same.
1.9 meters.
Yeah. Not the reach is not the same actually. He's got longer reach. If you see
Oh,
his
he's got
legs-
longer reach than Niko Price.
Yeah.
Far out. Okay.
Yeah. And if you see his legs, man, oh my gosh, That's another Yeti right there.
All right. It's
So
gonna be
two Yetis fighting. Who's
telling
gonna
you,
win?
man. This fight card is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, man.
Fun. And next up in the women's strawweight division, we got Angela Hill versus Emily Ducote.
Oh, Ducote. Yeah. Do you know much about Emily Ducote?
Nah.
When I saw this, might be her debut actually on the UFC.
Okay.
Let's have a look real quick. No,
It's not, mate. You lied.
All right,
She's fought before.
once. She's fought once.
Yeah.
And I saw some of the fights prior to the UFC.
Yeah.
And this girl has some power, man. Like KO power. Like all the fights that I've seen, it took one strike, one punch, one kick, and that's it. The women just fell down and died.
She's like Amanda Nunes.
Yes, exactly. And the crazy thing about this girl is that she's not a volume striker at all. She barely moves.
Oh, like a Your Romero?
Yeah, she barely throws. She doesn't feint, doesn't nothing. She just squares up to the opponent and just waits. And then boom! Explosion. And they just fall.
Female Yo Romero.
Yeah, man. This girl doesn't
Yoel Yomeruina.
Yeah.
Yoela.
Like low volume but high precision. Like the strikes that she lands, man. And they hurt.
All right, I'm looking forward to this.
And this is a great matchup to
I'm looking forward.
completely opposite fighter. Yeah. Angela Hill, she's full volume.
Yeah, all volume,
Yeah.
constant pressure, constantly moving forward, doesn't stop, doesn't get tired, never gets tired.
Nah.
Far out, man.
Nah, man.
The cardiovascular system is next level.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So it's night and day. Like two different fighters, night and day.
Telling you, man, so many good matchups in this card.
Amazing.
So many good matchups.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Clay Guida.
Hey.
So fun to watch.
Yeah, man. It's fun, man.
Versus a Scott Holtzman.
Yeah, boy. I don't know who that is.
Did you? I haven't done any research on that.
Well, I know that they're both aged, well-aged men.
Yeah.
Scott Holtzman is 39 years old.
Yeah.
Clay Guida is in his 40s. So this is like a veteran fight. Holtzman, I don't know much about him, to be honest. But, dude, Clay Guida, he is... Do you think he looks like a fighter? If you see him, does he look like the type of guy?
He doesn't look like a fighter, but he's not someone that I see him, I wouldn't want to mess with him. You know what I mean? Yeah. There are certain people, they may not look like fighters, or they may not look, I don't know, I wouldn't say threatening, or I don't know, like maybe threatening, I'd say. But I would not want to mess with him. You know? He has that look that's like, you'll mess with me, mate. Something's gonna go down, and I don't know what. You know what I mean?
This guy doesn't back down at all, man. Nah. He's a complete freak in the ring, man. Yeah, he's been in some heavy situations, like really, like almost, what do you call it? Like he almost lost, and he would almost lose, and then he would just come back. Yeah. And there's some really funny clips about him in the fight ring as well. If you see him,
how he burps, non-stop burps. Have you seen the? He doesn't stop burping, man. He burps.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What a pig! No.
I find it interesting how Conor wanted to fight him. Conor wanted to fight him.
Really?
Yeah. But Dana White declined it.
That'll be a good matchup.
But if he loses, if Conor loses against him,
that'll be the end of his.
That's the end of Conor.
Yeah.
Michael Johnson is still fighting.
Yeah, man.
Damn,
he's keen on a nice paycheck.
This guy went from like a belt contender. He was a contender, man. He could have fought for the belt.
Yeah,
and ever since
against Khabib,
that wasn't against the belt. That wasn't for the belt. Sorry.
Ever
since he fought Khabib, it's just downhill from there. Yeah. So he was in the lightweight division. Oh, he's going back up. So he went down to
what?
Featherweight.
Yep.
And now he's back to lightweight. And it's fighting Marc. Man, I always struggle with his last name.
Diakiese.
Diakiese. This is gonna be a fun fight, dude.
Fun.
Like all these fights are fun. We're gonna repeat that over and over again because all these fights are such good matchups and they're fun. They're gonna be fun to watch. I'm looking forward to all of them.
Absolutely.
I think what makes this fight so fun to watch is both guys stand up, right, and they are fast.
Yes, man.
Fast.
Yeah, they're quick.
You know, like Michael Johnson is probably the fastest puncher in the UFC. He throws mayhems, man.
Speed.
He's like really fast.
Yeah.
Like, and he's the only fighter that caught Khabib.
Yeah.
Almost took Khabib out.
Yeah.
Almost. And Marc Diakiese, same man, same. He's like explosive, fast. So yeah, man, this is gonna be a fun fight. Fun fight. I'm really curious as to what the odds are on this.
As you're looking at that, like this Diakiese guy, man. He not only is he fast with his hands, but his legs. He's very dexter. Like it's like he did taekwondo or something in his childhood.
Probably did.
Kept his flexibility. He's very athletic, man. He does all sorts of roundhouse, spinning, back kicks, side kicks here and there. And Michael Johnson, he's just a veteran. He's got all that experience, and he had potential to become a champion. But you know, for some fighters, they get unlucky and they go on their downfall. And you know, it'll be nice to see him win. You know, he is a ranger fighter. He likes to be on the outside, and I want him to win.
Yeah, I think if Michael Johnson had like a good team behind him, like a team that's just for him, not like because he fights in like he's in the I forgot the name of the gym, like you know a lot of people there, so it's kind of hard to focus on one fighter. If he had his own coach, you know, like a good team around him, he would be a champion.
Yeah,
because he's got the potential. He's fast.
Sure.
It's just sad to watch, but anyways, moving on. We got Darren Elkins versus Jonathan Pearce.
Oh yeah,
I'm destroying people's names, but Darren Elkins is also another. He's another Clay Guida. He's another Clay Guida.
Yeah,
it's crazy, man. These guys like they fight, and it looks like they're losing. It looks like you know, their opponent is about to take him out, and then they just change up. You know, it's because they're so tough. It's so hard to take them out of there. You know, and their opponents end up just throwing all their weapons at them, and they end up gassing out. And then Darren Elkins and Clay Guida, they come back and take you out.
Switch it around.
Yeah, man, it's a very interesting style.
He did have the biggest comeback in UFC history, in my opinion.
Yeah,
against. I don't know. I forgot who he versed, but that was an intense. He
was getting beat up. Yeah,
man. And his brain is still intact.
How old is he?
No scrambled eggs in that head.
You sure about that? 38, isn't he?
Might be a little chip, but
yes, he hasn't got into 40 yet. But
Jonathan Pearce. I don't know much about him. I know he's a striker.
Yeah,
but he likes taking down people a lot. So. I don't know who got this. I want to go with the veteran, just out of respect.
Yeah.
He deserves to win. Might be his
I just
retirement.
burped in the microphone. Oh, yeah,
man. You're a Clay Guida, man.
Sorry.
Clay Guida.
All right, next up in the women flyweight, Tracy Cortez.
Yeah.
Versus Amanda Ribas. What's this fight doing in the prelims?
I have no idea.
This is like a main card fight.
Is it?
Yeah, man. It's like Tracy Cortez is so fun to watch. She's so good. Like, fun fact: she is the girlfriend of what's his name?
Bryan Ortega.
Yeah, Bryan Ortega.
Repeat that again.
I might have been sad when I found that out, but that's all good. Man. It doesn't matter. But yeah, man, Tracy Cortez, she's really strong. Like a good stand-up. She has decent stand-up, but her whole fight game is simple: take you down and dominate you on the ground. And she's really good at that. She does that really well, and she does it consistently. Yeah, and she does it to girls that are much bigger than her. So she's strong. strong, really strong.
Well, yeah, she has to be now. I mean, she's with Bryan Ortega, so like the amount of wrestling that they do together,
jiu-jitsu training they do,
the amount of the private jiu-jitsu training that they have together.
Let's not disrespect them, mate. Let's put some respect on them.
Oh, but that's gonna help. It's gonna help.
Amanda Ribas, she's also good. This is a tough fight. This is like like the UFC, the guys that put this fight together, they did a good job. Like all these fights are very good matchups.
Yeah, man. Amanda Ribas' striking is powerful.
Oh yeah,
right, well polished, and she has a background in judo, so she knows a lot about taking people down and being taken down.
So this is going to be a tough fight, tough fight for Tracy Cortez.
But
Tracy Cortez.
But the main question lies, the question that every MMA casual has in their head
and
about this fight. I might edit this out, might not. I want your opinion. Tracy Cortez, Amanda Ribas.
Who would you bang?
Who would you bang more? The most?
Tracy Cortez. Come on, man.
All right, I agree. Hey, one or both. All right. Next. You like the Latinas, eh?
Before we made this podcast, Lorenzo and I, like literally every day, like not every day, but every week we would probably spend on average an hour on the phone talking about UFC. Yeah, talking about fights, talking about interesting matchups, reacting to fights, and we thought, why not make a podcast? And that's why we're here. So instead of making those conversations private, we're sharing it with the world.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Because there's a lot of us out there. UFC, MMA is an amazing sport. It's a fun sport to watch, and it's growing really fast. And and there's a lot of fans out there that would like to hear about what other people think, and that's why we have this podcast, Combat Addicts. And we hope you enjoyed that podcast. If you did, like and subscribe. That helps a lot. We're looking forward to building a community, the biggest MMA community on the YouTube scene. Yeah. All right, so come on, guys, subscribe and let's build a community together.
Yes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Peace.
See you next time.